Hi guys, I am Joyce and Agustin together with the group 3 and we are gonna tackle about the skeletal system of frog. So, first, what is the skeletal system of frog? Skeleton of the frog consists chiefly of bony and cartilaginous elements. The function of the skeleton including providing support for the body, protection of delicate internal organs, and attachment surface for man. So here are the diagram of the skeleton of the frog. The atlas, the scapula, the vertebral column, the carpus, the radius and ulna, the sacrum, the humerus, the urostyle, the femur, the metatarsals, the tibia and fibula, phalanges, astragalus, rudimentary toe, and the calcaneus.
Good day everyone, my name is Kristina G Felix. I am discussing about the lower jaw of the frog. So this is the lower jaw of the frog and the dorsal view. So first, we have here on top the mentomycalian bone. And then running to the sides, we have the dentary. And over here, you will see the slight bulge, which is formed on both sides. This is what you call the angulus splenial bones. So that's it for the lower jaw of the frog. Next, we have the hyoid apparatus of the frog. So we have here hyoid apparatus and the ventral view. So first, we have over here on top, we have the anterior cornu, which are very slender if you will see. And the next, we have on both sides, this one, the one that form bulge, and this one, these are what you call the aliary process. Next, and the middle, we have what you call the body of the hyoid bone. And then this one, if you will see, they were very small. These are what you call the posterior cornu. And then this extension of the bottom, these are the thyroid process. So that's it for the hyoid bone of the frog.
Hi everyone, we will discuss the atlas, ambiculus, sacral, and urostyle. The first is atlas. Atlas is the topmost vertebra. The atlas and axis are specialized to allow a greater range of motion than normal vertebra. They are responsible for the nodding and rotation movements of the head. The second is ambiculus. This is the eighth vertebra. This is the type of vertebra found in fish and amphibians, which the central are spindle-shaped and the notochord runs through the center. The third is sacral. Sacral vertebra, also called the sacral spine, consists 5 sacral vertebra bones. These bones fuse together to form a sacrum, the shield-shaped bony structure located at the base of the lumbar vertebra. The 5 cylindrical bones forming the spine of the lower back and connected to the pelvis. Urostyle. Urostyle articulates with the posterior end of the sacrum and is a composite structure comprising an ossified hypochord ventrally and a coccyx dorsally.
Hi everyone, so here we are again to discuss the vertebral column of the frog. So the vertebral column of the frog is made up of 9 vertebrae. The first vertebra is what we call the atlas. It is located on the top. The second to the 8th vertebra is what we call the typical vertebra. We have also the sacral vertebra, which is also known as the 9th vertebra. The long bone here, or the tail of the frog, is what we call the urostyle. The structure here at the side is what we call the transverse process. There is also a straight line running to the bottom, and we call it as the neural spine. At the side of the neural spine, there is a small bulges that very visible, and this is what we call the physagopophosis.
We'll discuss briefly about pectoral girdle and sternum of the frog. What is pectoral girdle? It is a series of bone that support the anterior appendicular. It also referred to as a shoulder girdle or shoulder blade. It connects to the upper limbs or the arms to the bone along the axis of your body. Functions of pectoral girdle. It provides a structural support to your shoulder region on the left and the right side of the body to allow the shoulder to move. For the frog, it functions as a damper or a absorber of the landing impact. Parts of pectoral girdle and sternum of the frog. Pair of flattened structures at the dorsal part is suprascapula, and the shorter flattened bone is the scapula. Below is the thick bone, coracoid, and the thin top clavicle in the chest part. And the bottom of the chin or the jaw region is the episternum, and reaching the two clavicle is the omosternum. Glenocoid fossa where the humerus attach, and the chest region below the coracoid is mesosternum and sepesternum. Between the coracoid is a epicoracoid.
Hello everyone, I'm Deserie Veloria and discussing about the parts of the skeleton of the frog. First is the phalanges, play a vital roles in the movement of the flexibility of digits. Atlas, which are articulated at the base of the skull. It's the only cervical vertebral in the frog. Metacarpals, each of the bones forming the wrist, parts of the hands between the fingers and the wrist. Vertebral column, providing a solid path for the transmission from the limbs when jumping as well as maintaining posture. Sacrum, the salamander cervix girdle contacts the sacrum and support the hinge of the limb. Urostyle, a rod-like fusion of the sacral vertebrae running in the parallel with the extended iliac blade of the pelvis. Metatarsals, which is essential from the weight bearing and walking. Astragalus, it corresponds to the human talus. Cornea calcaneum is a projecting heel bone. Skull, use their head to block entry the cracks and the holes where they live. Scapula, a frog has two scapulae, our shoulder blades and the clavicles or coral bones that are the same a lot like the same bones in the person's body. Calpus, each of the bones forming the wrist. Radius and ulna, it's located laterally near the thumb and ulna medially near the little fingers. Radius smaller than ulna. Humerus, functionally involved in the plexus and transmit force to the pectoral girdle during landing after the jump. Femur, supports its upper legs. Tibia and fibula are fused together that has effectively function as an additional limb segment. Rudimentary toe. It is the toe pad works like a suction cup to help the frogs climb in the wet leaves and other smooth surface. And that's all for the skeleton of the frog. Thank you for watching.